Today is all about cooking. Welcome to a brand new episode of Go. Hello, I'm your host, Dana Giesbrecth, and we are in the kitchen with the ladies of the South Sudanese Pavilion. How's everyone doing today? They have been cooking up a storm for you. We have so much fabulous food to talk about. It is their very first year at the Service Heritage Festival. So we're going to talk about what it's like in South Sudan, what the people are like, and all the delicious food you can check out on August long weekend. Stay tuned for all of that. But first, money. We use it every day for everything, but how much do we actually know about it? Here's Sean TV's Jen McDonald with your first story. Cheers! All right, up next, she's one of Edmonton's original foodies, helping to promote and build our local food community. Here's Global's Valerie Belinda with July's Woman of Vision. Yeah. Stay tuned. After the break, here is all the amazing food from the South Sudan Pavilion we're going to be talking about. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Go. Hey, welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we are learning all about South Sudan on today's show. The Service Heritage Festival returns to Horlac Park August long weekend, and South Sudan will be making its first appearance as a country at the festival. Now, coming up on the show, check out all this amazing food we're going to be talking about. James Lacko with the organization is going to give us an inside glimpse of what life in South Sudan is like and how many South Sudanese people are living in Edmonton. Stay tuned for all of that. But first, this is the time of year when drowning is a major risk. And because it's National Drowning Prevention Week, up next, Shaw TV's Tim Dancy has some important tips to keep you and your family safe. Up next, Sean TV's Alexa McLean introduces us to a very lovable four-legged friend who's hoping to fundraise for a very special chair. Take a look. All right, we are now here with James Lacko of the South Sudan Pavilion, your very first year at the Service Heritage Festival. Very exciting for your entire community here in Edmonton. Let's start with how many people from South Sudan there are living in the city.
South Sudan, I think, makes about 5,000 to 6,000 people.
Wow. That's a pretty large population here in Edmonton.
It is, yes.
And talk a little bit about what your country is like. What are the people like from South Sudan?
Well, South Sudanese people are very inviting. They're friendly. And I guess they are just amazing people.
Amazing people?
Yes.
You were telling me a little bit about the tribes that are in South Sudan. You have 63, 64 different tribes, and every tribe is unique.
Correct. Yeah, South Sudan is made out of 63, if not 64 tribes. And like I said, they each have their own dialect, which is unique, and not everybody can speak that same language. However, in the Equatoria, we have Bari speakers. That makes about 8 to 9 tribes that speak the same language. However, there is just like some accent.
What's the language that you speak?
The language that I speak is Bari, B-A-R-Y. And there are some, Bari sisters tribes. I could say the Fujulu, the Mondari, the Kakwa, Fujulu, Kuku, we have Nyangora, so and so many. Those tribes speak the same language, and they have the same alphabets.
Tell me a little bit about why you decided. July 9th was 4 years South Sudan has been an independent country. You celebrated 4 years as a country. Why was it important this year to join the Service Heritage Festival?
Well, given the fact that, we are all busy people, and, every year we think, okay, you know what, this year we're going to make it. And then due to information or lack of information, sometimes you say, oh, the due date is gone.
Just busy.
Then, yeah. And then we start all over again. So this year, I was determined with the South Sudan president. I told him that we need to do this, and he agreed. So we worked together, and we managed to pull it out this time. We registered, thank goodness. There's a lot of challenges in that. I never knew, but now I know, and it is not an easy task. But, as a determined person, and the groups the group that is helping, it makes it a little easier to go forward and do it for the country.
Excellent. Well, stay tuned. We're going to be talking about some of the food on the table after the break, as well as what else you can check out at the South Sudan Pavilion. Welcome back. What you're looking at is sola. This is a traditional South Sudanese dish. It has fresh peppers in it, lots of greens, garlic and spices, as well as beef. And as you can see, this table is filled with delicious looking food. If you're just tuning in now, we are learning all about South Sudan on today's show. It's going to be the country's first year at the Service Heritage Festival August long weekend at Horlack Park. And all of this food is courtesy of the ladies in the background who've been working away in the kitchen. We're going to learn what they're serving up with Sarah in just a moment. Stay tuned for that. And then, of course, we have to eat it, obviously, to tell you just how good it is. Stay tuned. Lots of fun to be had still on the show. But first, our youngest volunteer producer gets the opportunity of a lifetime. She's heading backstage at the Lion King on Broadway. Coming up next, we have a brand new episode of Live Your Yeg. All right, the ladies have been working so hard in the kitchen throughout the show, and now it's time to talk about the amazing dishes you'll be serving up at the Heritage Festival. Sarah, why don't you walk us through starting over here at the falafels?
Okay, for the Heritage, you guys will be eating amazing food of South Sudan. We have the falafel, and then we have here, you will be eating, it's called sola, and then we have special donuts, and then you will have chwinjing or asida bellet.
Okay, and what's in the sola?
Sola, we actually have like spinach, we have meat, it comes with green peppers, different type of pepper, a mix of them, and then we'll have a little bit of cabbage and a green pepper.
Gotcha. And then the two desserts, these are a South Sudanese donut. What makes them special?
They're so special because the mixture, we have some secrets. Yeah, we have some actual cooks that don't really want other people to know the secrets, but it keeps it just that taste that nobody will find it in the city.
All right. And then this, it looks like a type of pudding dish. Can you describe that for us?
That pudding dish right now is just going all over the place. People love it. It's called chwinjing, or it's called asida bellet. It's a pudding. It has like butter, churn, and then it's topped right now, but actually it's layered. Yeah, so you put the butter on the bottom, and then you put the pudding, and then on, and actually it's made out of corn flour.
Very nice.
And it's something that you guys will enjoy for the Heritage.
I think so, and I think we need to tell you how everything tastes. Sarah, thanks so much for your time. Stay tuned, we're going to dive in, but first, here is your on-the-go calendar. All right, lunch is served. Now we're going to dive into this delicious food, but of course we want you to try it for yourself. Again, South Sudan, their very first year at the Service Heritage Festival. That is August long weekend at Horlack Park. Come on down and try out some of their amazing dishes and experience the culture, learn about the country, and meet the people from South Sudan. Everyone give us a wave. Hey, we'll see you next time. I've been your host, Dana Giesbrecth. Have a good one.